avoids the traffic in the middle. Cycling to Labby. Labby gets a shot. Stick side, and Pilipow with the rebound. Pilipow looking to create some space, drops it to Labby. Back to Pilipow, just out of reach though, so Gilroy looking to skate, can't keep that one in, up off some skates, and now Gilroy in the neutral zone has it, sends it across, nice pickup by Weimer. Back to Pilipow. And a quick shot from Labby, right on net, and they send that one up and into the neutral zone. Here comes Saskatoon. Centering pass, broken up. That one is in the crease. Bergeron will play this one, and she's looking for an open player. She is going to take the 5. And Saskatoon will have this one deep in Rush territory.
Rush's possession in the offensive zone. I appreciated a different cycle on the top of the circle.
Saskatoon now off the free ring, takes it behind the net. Poole is pushing out. We've got Poole and Kuntz out on D with a different matchup for some pairings. From the slot, shot right on net. Bergeron plays that one and is looking for an outlet here. Again, having some struggles, so Kuntz is going to have to chase this one down. She dumps it back the other way on a support to Poole. Poole now turning back behind the net. Shot clock winding down already at 12 seconds. Finally clears it out to the neutral zone with a nice pickup. And Veach gets a shot right on net off a nice feed from Watko, I believe.
That breakout started with a smart reverse pass by Kuntz in the corner.
Lead pass. Defense just getting caught a little bit there, but thankfully that pass was out of the reach of the Saskatoon player. So centering pass, looking for a shot from the slot, and Humble fighting to keep that one out, and now Stewart with a bit of a lob pass, and McNeil snags that one, takes it behind the net. McNeil looking to drop, gets a shot right on net. So girls just kind of getting warmed up with their shot and shot placement, lots of them right on the net so far, right at the goalie rather so far. Saskatoon clears this one. That'll be a 2-liner left for Charlebois, who will have to be careful on playing this one, and those are tricky sometimes. They do clear it out. Saskatoon has possession in the neutral zone. Now they dump it in. Weaving through, shot broken up by Charlebois, and Bergeron looking. She's got Weimer, who will skate this one out. Weimer straight up to Labby. Labby is looking, sends it all the way across. Pilipow just couldn't quite nab that one. Goalie dumps it behind the net. Saskatoon with some pressure, turning back and sending it to the neutral zone. And just about a breakaway for Saskatoon. They do keep possession behind the net. Weaving couldn't quite get the shot away. Shot goes high. And Charlebois with 2 on her. That is going to draw the penalty. Smoliak gets a stick glove to the neck, and hand is up for the official. Pilipow now sends it to Labby. There goes Bergeron now, so they will send out the extra attacker into the neutral zone. This one off the boards. Pilipow off the stick, and that will finally draw the whistle. Not much there with the extra attacker, but nonetheless, the Rush will be the first to have a power play.
Saskatoon with their first real offensive pressure. The Rush responded nicely. The Rusher centers are doing a great job of supporting D, almost putting 2-on-1 every time there's possession in their zone.
Saskatoon looking to kind of jam it up the middle is what their play has been so far.
And the rush responding really nicely so far.
Shot right on net goes wide, or high rather. That was Haru's shot going high. Saskatoon dumps this one out, so Poole will chase it back. She's got a chaser here, so she turns back, sends that one up. Turnover! Off the support pass, so now Saskatoon short-handed, but in possession. Reversal, and that one hits the post. Saskatoon keeping possession, Watko pushing out, and Saskatoon with some gritty play to keep this one in possession as they are short-handed. Weaving, spinning, pad save by Belargeron. Poole needing to move those feet. She draws another one. And Belargeron should just hold this one, but she doesn't. And Poole now will skate this one out. It'd be nice if we could get Saskatoon to touch this one as soon as possible. I'm not sure why Rush haven't figured out to leave the ring, but they are trying to play it nonetheless, and there's been a lot of penalties since. Just maybe didn't quite hear the cues.
Saskatoon taking 2 penalties on that last sequence. A trip and a hook.
Yep. So multiple players for Saskatoon in the box.
3 in the box. That third penalty won't start until 36 seconds from now, so the Rush on a long 5-on-3 power play.
And the 30-second clock does in fact work. Okay. So only recommendations on that one. I would have loved to have seen Rush just leave that ring earlier and get that one started sooner. It all worked out.
The offensive zone.
They've got lots of Saskatoon players in the box, but every second matters when you are on a power play. So free ring for the Rush. Spacing will become important here. That shot from, can't tell if that was Humble or Haru, went high. And they clear it all the way down, so Smoliak will chase this and send it all the way back. Haru now dumps it to Humble, playing it off the boards, finally with some momentum here. Shot right at the goalie, and they will look to dump it and try sail it all the way down. They get that one into the neutral zone, and 2 Rush players colliding hard. Smoliak and Haru, I believe that was. Maybe Humble. And a couple shot attempts there from Haru. Jammed up in front of the net, whistle goes.
Rush will take a change. 1:03 left in the 5-on-3.
So a bit of a chance to kind of get some fresh legs, regroup, and hopefully capitalize on creating some movement with this 2-player advantage. I would love to see, there we go, a little more aggression in the neutral zone, playing that line aggressively too. Rush moving it around. Looking to create some opportunities. That shot, bit of a miscue, not quite ready for it, so they regroup. And that shot from Weimer sails high. Lots of shot attempts so far, just a little bit high, or maybe just right at the goalie so far. So looking to move it around. They did get the reset on that one. And there we go. Rush finally get what they were looking for. And they capitalize 1-0 with 12:28 left in the first.
Rush will stay on the power play for a minute left in that third penalty.
I believe that was Pilipau from the short side, long side. That was the short side.
It was.
Working on some new terminology here, folks. Always growing. Charlebois swats that one away. Watco in, looking to grab this one. And Saskatoon has 4 on now. And they get the shot right on net. Bail-Argeron sharp on that one. And Watco skates this out. It doesn't quite clear, so Charlebois carries it over. And that will come all the way back. It's got some slow ice already.
11 for Saskatoon as a returning player and playing with lots of speed in the offensive zone.
So Poole and Kuntz on D. Poole's down, no penalty call. Watco has it. Weaving is Watco. And she sends it to Poole. Poole now looking for someone, goes right to Saskatoon, so they will clear it out. But somehow the Rush get that back right in front and do get a shot right on net. Peru fighting for that one, and Saskatoon clears it to the neutral zone. Lead pass for Saskatoon. Kuntz is there to break it up. Kuntz falling, glove saved by Bail-Argeron. Kuntz narrowly misses the crease on that one and cuts back and skates this one out. Up to Humble. Humble lead pass. Stewart has it stripped, and Saskatoon has it. Hand is up. And this time it will be a rush penalty as Saskatoon has possession. Saskatoon now taking their time, sending the extra attacker in. And to White, Stewart, as she had that one stripped in her offensive zone, gets called for the trip, so she will be off for 2 minutes or less.
You knew the next penalty was going to come with the Rush after
after three, you're right. Yeah, that was not a shock.
Officials show integrity, but there's balance in the calls as well.
Saskatoon sends it to the boards, and they send it right back for a shot right off a crossbar from number 14. That was a nice play. Again, looking for it. Centering pass. Broken up. Weimer has it. Weimer's looking to clear it. Has to play it again, but she does clear it. Some traffic in the neutral zone. Saskatoon comes away with it. So Saskatoon with some energy.
But the Rush defending just simply and effectively.
Shot right at Bail-Argeron. Charlebois just out-muscled a little bit there with some size from the Saskatoon player. And Saskatoon moving the ring really well. Wide open! Off the rebound. Bail-Argeron slides as Smoliak also got there just in time.
Quietly slid across to take away a wide open net.
Saskatoon player probably wants that one back as they had to bobble that one a little bit. They had the net wide open. So Saskatoon is cycling off their free ring again. A shot goes high, comes back into the crease. Bail-Argeron will play this one. And now she's got Gilroy who's spinning and sends that one up into the neutral zone. Watka with a nice pickup. And she's now looking for someone. That is going to be Gilroy who's going to cut in. Spin move, gets the shot away. And a reset. And a backhand shot from Watco nearly squeaks in. Saskatoon transition this one. And Gilroy along the blue line making it hard for them to come in, and that one's going to draw another penalty against the Rush. Oh, again, Saskatoon playing the post side well. Poole finally touches that one. It's going to draw it out. I think we've got some roughing.
2 for roughing.
I'm not sure who's going off. It looks like Watco will skate off. couple nice chances for Saskatoon, but couldn't quite capitalize.
The rush responding, Gilroy to Watco, just down the ice in seconds, showing lots of speed.
Saskatoon free ring. Towards the boards they go, and a cycle. Look for the quick reversal, and there it is. We've got player down, kerfuffle in the middle, and it ends up being a goalie ring off of probably a crease violation. Bale Argeron plays this to Smoliak. She doubles back, and we'll have to get some speed because here comes the chase. She is tripped up, but does get it cleared, but oh, Saskatoon got away with the carry over there. And Rush cleared out, back into the stick of a Saskatoon player though, back and forth we go. Chewing some time off the clock, but Saskatoon had possession and control. Kuntz playing this one off the boards, and again, ooh, that one turns over into Saskatoon. Lots of stick action, making it hard. Kuntz now has it stripped. We got a pile up, and Saskatoon has the ring. Kuntz fighting for it, and Smoliak now off the boards. Nice pickup from Veach, and a lead pass all alone. Humble just couldn't quite get it. She does fire that one high and wide though. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Veach is still in fighting Saskatoon. That's going to be a two-liner. So Smoliak is there to play it. And lots of back and forth passing here in the first. Couple carryovers maybe missed, but Peru has this one, and she's just going to look to regroup and have some patience. She finds Weimer. Weimer to Haru. Shot clock winding down. You can hear Belargeron banging away. That one sailed through the crease, but didn't. Oh, it did get the reset. And now Saskatoon will clear it to the neutral zone. Right back. Here comes a rush. Pelopau with some speed, a nice cutback, trying to go backhand. Saskatoon clears it. Gilroy in pursuit. Charlebois now on the opposite side. Almost a trip. Gilroy picks up that, and there's Pelopau. Pelopau to Humble, spinning to pick it up. Shot right on net. And Saskatoon clears this one. Saskatoon is on the board.
I thought there was a little pick play on Kuntz.
Yeah.
Just a minor interference that turned into a 1-on-0.
Well, isolated, created some jam up, and they capitalized on some movement. We got an even strength or an even matched game here. 1-1 is the score. 5:32 in the first. Saskatoon off the free ring, and they will transition in. They get the shot away, and they keep the rebound. Scrappy play here by Saskatoon to keep it in. Saskatoon is cycling. 10 seconds on their shot clock. And Kuntz cleans up the rebound ring. Lead pass up to McNeil. McNeil looking for, I think, Stewart there, but and we got some bump and grinding along the boards here. Kuntz trying to get that and clears it out. Neutral zone, back and forth we go. Batted down by Saskatoon. And And here comes Saskatoon again. 2 on that shift.
Then Saskatoon with a great cutback. Shook cool and had Bergeron moving across the net and was able to put it in wide open.
That was a nice move. Just some patience by the Saskatoon player to see the movement, cut and use her edges to get around.
Yeah, they capitalized on a bouncing, rolling ring that we failed to stick, and 2-1 game.
That's right. 4:18 in the first. Watko now. She's spinning. Leads it up. And back to the neutral zone it goes. Here comes Saskatoon. Stick is flying. Humble has it. Humble to Veach. Veach to Watko. And she does grab it behind the board. She's got pressure. Sends it to Veach. Veach is going back into the thick of it. Behind the net. And finally, Veach is able to skate away with it. Shot clock winding down, looking for the shovel pass in, right on net. And Saskatoon trying to clear this one. Good pressure from the rush. And they are able to keep that. Peru now gets another shot. Right on target. And Saskatoon looking to clear it. Smoliak grabs it in the neutral zone, sends it right back. Labby with a nice stick. She'll cut in. Takes her time, drops it instead. And Pilipau weaving. And Pilipau gets her second of the afternoon off a nice feed. And great patience from Pilipau to cut back and create some space.
Her last attempt when she was coming across the crease, she had backhand, forehand. She's demonstrating some real skill today.
Just waiting for the goalie to bite and go down. Absolutely. And then finding that corner. Great move. Saskatoon free ring at center ice. They dump that one all the way in. Number 20 for Saskatoon's there waiting. And a shot ripped high. Gilroy turning back. Gilroy sends that support to Poole. Poole sends it up. Saskatoon in along the boards, but Labby has it. Here comes Pilipau again, drops it, and Saskatoon forces the turnover and into the neutral zone. Humble there to make it difficult, and Pilipau sends it to Labby. And Humble gets a nice shot from a feed from Labby. Another backhand shot. Saskatoon's goalies faced quite a few shots already this half. Saskatoon in the neutral zone. Dumping it in. Off the boards, here comes number 20. And a shot that goes wide. And Saskatoon still cycling. Good defensive patience so far from the rush. A nice shot right on net by Largeron there to make it, and she's got Poole who has to turn back. And Saskatoon will skate away with this one. Poole, but Humble working hard, clears it. McNeil racing to get there. And Poole and Gilroy on D. Poole up to Stewart. Stewart dumps this one in. McNeil will grab that. Rush making some changes. McNeil now to Watko. Watko weaving, cutting in. Some nice edge work, just creating some movement and space. Shot clock winding down, no reset. And that one right on net gets the reset. Saskatoon's going to hold that one for 5 and probably just lost sight of the ring on that one.
Games are won by winning shifts. Shifts are won by winning battles. There's a lot of really even battles between these two teams right now. Both teams skating hard on every ring.
Absolutely. Lots of pressure along the boards. No ring, no possession is easy at this point. Wako is weaving. Centering pass with a shot right on net from, I believe that was Haru. That'll do it, folks. First half ends. Your score is 2-2.
A little bit lopsided shot count. 20 shots for the Rush and 13 for Saskatoon. I was thinking there's a story from the NHL that Scotty Bowman, when the Red Wings were missing the net way too many times for his liking, he brought the net into the dressing room and said, look at the size of this thing. And right now the Rush are testing the crest of the Saskatoon goalie. Lots of hard shots, but that are right at the goalie. Maybe making it look a little too easy for their goalie right now, but they'll find the open spots eventually.
Well, just like the Red Wings, red and white, I think the Rush will
There you go.
bide their time. And
are you referring to the Red Wings' decisive win over the Jets last night?
that and their epic run of, some might say, a legacy run in the late 90s, early 2000s. You know, the Ovs and Yzerman. It was late 90s, was it?
Yep.
So, I don't know. They seem...
Yeah, into the 2000s.
Yeah. McNeil's warming up Bell here. Bale Argeron off to the side for some feedback. Rush regroup, regather. I think you're right though, Jason. Just dialing it in on accuracy on the shots there. Rush have had lots of opportunities, just probably won't go through the goalie. Just need to, as Philippou found out on her two successful shots, just bide your time, wait for them to bite and find the corners. Switching sides, we'll get a look at the offensive side here for the Rush from our vantage point. Free ring for the Rush, and they go. And they take it behind the net. Centering pass broken up. Lots of pressure, and Gilroy skates that one out. Gilroy to Labby. And Philippou has to fight for it. Saskatoon has it. Weimer with a nice little poke check to force the turnover. Labby creating some space, and Gilroy sends it up. Nice wait by Philippou. And she's going to cycle this one. She's got Weimer in weight and Labby as well. Trying to set some screens, and they dump that behind the net, and right away there's 2 on. Philippou with some bumping and grinding. And Maeve Humble has this one, sends it right back up. Looking for Labby. Labby has to come to it a little more and drops it back to Humble. Humble's shot is blocked. Saskatoon now. Centering pass all alone right at Bale Argeron. And we got a little pile up. It looked like Kuntz got landed on. Nope, maybe that was Humble. And another shot by Saskatoon. Bale Argeron sends it to the corner, and Poole now dragged down, and Saskatoon has it.
How that one went in. That was from the short side.
Yeah.
Off Argeron off guard. Not sure if it was deflected.
Well, and then those are just learnable moments too. It shows the need to clear the ring when you have it and take advantage. When you face those good teams, they will make you pay. Charlebois trying to send that one in, but it is picked up right away by Saskatoon. And here come Saskatoon shot goes high. They are pressuring Saskatoon with the 1-point lead so far in this game. Keeping possession. Ooh, number 20 was waiting. She had the net. Number 20 showing some strength on the ring. Keeping possession. Sends it to the corner and behind the net. Their shot clock winding down. And Charlevoix will send this one. And not a great transition, but Veach is there to clean up. And Haru now. Haru right at the goalie. Goalie ring is the call, crease violation.
That's one where you might want to continue across the crease, get the goalie moving, find some openings.
Yeah, an extra step or two. Good rush, a good transition there. Just get that goalie biting just a little more. Saskatoon now sends it across. Poke checked by Gilroy in the corner, and she forces the turnover and will skate this one out, hopefully. And Weimer sends it up to Labby. Labby with pressure along the boards behind. She has it though. Another shot right at the net. Chipping away at it. Another one right at the net. Or right at the goalie rather. At the net. Directly at the goalie. On net.
Weimer had a great low shot to the far pad. Rebound kicked out.
Labby up to Pilipow, has it stripped, and Saskatoon had it, but Poole now pinching in. Poole has this one and will keep it. She's got Labby down low and finally clears out, bringing in Humble. Shot clock at 10. Gets that one right through into the crease, and they fired that one up and out. And Humble will take this one behind the net as she will clear it up to McNeil. McNeil now lead pass up to Stewart. Stewart doubling back. Some nice movement from the rush. No shot yet. Shot clock winding down. Humble had a nice hard shot. Must have hit the stick of the goalie. So they do get the reset. McNeil fakes the drop to Stewart. Keeps the ring herself. Sends it back. Out past the ringette line. Goes Humble to grab it. Giving her a little bit of speed. That one hits the crossbar, I think. So some good chances by the rush. As Saskatoon now clears it. Whistle down though, and that will be someone's ring.
Saskatoon playing a really effective zone pressure defense, taking away opportunities, rush moving the ring, great passing. Saskatoon players, 2 players on the ring every time.
And Saskatoon off the free ring. Haru making a nice defensive play to prevent them from getting it in, but she's got 2 or 3 on her. And still manages to skate it out. Passes it to Watko, who's weaving. Watko with a shot right on goal. Goalie ring. Fakes the drop behind and throws it up. Veach is going to get there first. She falls. but Watko is able to help her out. Watko to Haru. Haru has it deflected and it goes in. Tie game. 13-11 in the second.
The Rush play really great ringette when they're fast and the ring moves east and west. Difficult to defend and opened up to a great open shot on net. They've been filling lanes really nicely. They look like they're in mid-season form and have lots of chemistry now when their passing game is on.
Pressure from Pilipau. They do get that in. Weimer to Pilipau. And right up to Labby. Here come the Rush. Weimer now with some pressure. Kuntz has it stripped, and so Weimer will grab it. Kuntz falling, but clears out of the zone so the other player can get in. Oh, nice shot from Weimer, just goes wide. A little off tempo, but, and here comes Labby, right at the numbers. And Saskatoon clears it into the neutral zone. I think that's a two-liner. It is. So Poole plays this one, doubles back, and sends it to Pilipau. Pilipau to Labby. Labby cutting in. Labby still has it. Just can't quite get any space there. So she sends it to Humble. Humble gets the shot. Saskatoon sends it back to their goalie, and now we'll clear this one up off the boards. Stewart is there. She sends that over to Humble. Humble's looking for McNeil and has someone just strip it right at the last second. So Saskatoon now sending it wide and off the opposite boards. Saskatoon gets the shot, deflects high. Shot clock winding down. That must not have deflected. They didn't get a reset. This one goes into the crease though, and Belarjon plays it. Poole now, again has it poke checked away, but this time draws the penalty.
Roughing the call.
So 11:06 left in this game, and Rush will have a power play. Free ring will be all the way in the Saskatoon zone. And that is Veach to play it. Veach sends it to Watko. Haru is also out cycling wide past the blue line. So a bit of a wider cycle here, and it pays off as Haru picks it up and gets a nice shot. Oh, Watko scores on the rebound. They wave it off a crease violation.
The tip of her stick.
Yeah, just. They can be persnickety. And Veach had a nice bat down and creates some motion. Haru with another tough shot, glove saved by goalie, and she forces the turnover, gets her own rebound. Haru wanting one bad here. That one hits the crossbar. If you could just have a little microphone in her ear, it'd be keep shooting, it'll pay off at some point. Nice offensive sequence by the Rush to start that power play.
Watko hit the deck and gave the goalie a smile as she was getting up.
Smoliak turning back. Charlebois up to Watko. Watko, a nice little lead pass to Humble. Humble with some heat. Sails just wide. And Labby, spinning, turning, and just can't get the shot to go.
Lost a snow-filled ring.
Labby will chase it down, though, and keep it in. Good pressure from Saskatoon, and Labby keeps it still. Weimer cuts back, sends it across. Oh, Pilipau knew what she wanted to do, just couldn't get it through the traffic.
And Saskatoon defender just got a stick on her at the right time.
Smoliak gets back, grabs this one. turning, sends a support pass to Charlebois, who will turn back and send this one up to Labby with a nice pickup. Labby's got Pilipau. Pilipau has space. Can she sneak in? She will cycle. Labby hits the back of the net off her shot. Loose ring tied up. Whistled down. And Rush will take a change.
8:47 left. With a 3-3 tie game happening here.
And this will be a free ring for the Rush right in front of the Saskatoon goalie. McNeil sending it to Stewart. Stewart turning back. Across.
Great pass into the slot.
Humble. Right on the goalie. And she's just going to hold this one. As Stewart set the pick and Humble curled around and fired it on net. So another free ring right in front of Saskatoon's goalie. McNeil going to take this one. Stewart off to the side again. Oh, and that should be a whistle as she played it inside the circle. Pass goes through, but Humble has time to get there. Humble almost gets the deflection in her favor, just squeaks wide. And McNeil now falling from her knees, stays with it, but Saskatoon now is going to... Ooh, McNeil's stick was flying there.
She wanted that ring back.
Traffic in front, number 20 from Saskatoon. Kind of always in the mix. She sails her shot high. Saskatoon has it. Shot clock winds down. That'll be goalie ring for the Rush. So defense right now need to get in good positioning to make themselves available for Balarjan. And that'll be Gilroy who will have to skate. Whoops. Stripped. So defense just needing to work a little bit on clearing the ring and helping Balarjan out a little bit there. Saskatoon in along the boards. Rush fighting for it. Saskatoon has it. And that one finds the back of the net. So yet again, the importance of clearing the ring.
A goalie ring.
If I could
evidence of a really effective Saskatoon forecheck.
Very aggressive Saskatoon team nonetheless, but
forcing the Rush to the wall. That's where turnovers happen.
I would like to see the Rush almost identify that just a bit sooner to get that support pass a little sooner. Watko fighting for it. And Veach now pinned along the boards but stays with it. On a nice play, Veach is able to grab it. Oh, rolling rebound. Haru is working. Haru sends it to Veach. Veach turning. 6:28 left in this game. And Saskatoon now. Smoliak has this. Smoliak to Watko. Watko taken down. A little slow to get up is Watko, and it will remain Rush ring. Changes for both sides. Free ring for the Rush. Weimer will take this one. She's got Labby waiting. Labby now cycles this. Weimer coming from the wide. Just past Weimer. She does grab it though along the boards. Takes some time off the clock, and now Saskatoon skates this one out. Saskatoon coach signaling to their players. They want a bit of a mismanagement there, but they wanted their player to do something. I don't know what.
Emphatically.
Yes. Goalie ring is the call. I'm not sure they did what they were told. It happens.
It happens.
And another challenging goalie ring, which Saskatoon comes away with. And they get another scoring chance off that. Kuntz up to Labby. Pilipow now. She's got 2 for the afternoon. Looking to create some more offense. Drops it to Humble. Shot clock winding down. Rush need a shot. And that one sails just wide.
They got the reset.
Yeah, a lucky reset. Saskatoon skates that one along the blue line, but they do dump it in. 4:26 left in this game. Centering pass. Woof. And that shot up and over Bélargeon. And there's another one for Saskatoon. 5-3 is now the score.
Through traffic, a tough ring to find on the shot. 37-22 shots in favor of the Rush. They've had lots of opportunities.
True story.
Capitalize on those shots and
Different story.
flip the scoreboard.
And momentum makes such a difference in these games too. So now Saskatoon with a little bit of freedom and skating a little more confidently. Sense of urgency now placed on the Rush. Number 20 yet again. And Saskatoon remains in possession. Number 20 spinning, has it stripped. That looks like Wacko tripped up. Arm goes up. And Haru now looking for someone. And that'll get whistled down. So just as Bélargeon makes it to the side, that one gets whistled. And so with 3:18 left in the game, Rush will have another power play.
An important power play opportunity.
Labby losing an edge from her knees. Gets that one all the way over. Another hand goes up. So get the shot away. Leave it. This is where I would love the Rush to put it on net and just leave it for